and I was like, oh, one of these days I'm gonna go out and paint. It almost tastes like dirt, but also like chocolate. Hi, my name is Tati and welcome to my channel. Y'all, spring has sprung. We are almost halfway through the year. We are halfway through the month, and I am ahead on my reading goal for the whole year, but I'm really behind on my TBR for the month of May. So, you know, we kind of got to get on that. I have read a couple of books. None of them have been on the TBR, but that's besides the point. So that's really just what we're going to do this weekend, is really just enjoy spring in Florida. Other than that, we do have like a couple of things that like I have to get done. Like I started a new internship and a few housekeeping things, you know, just like decluttering or whatever. But for the most part, we are just going to be not romanticizing, but I would say just more taking advantage of the fact that I'm in Florida. Like the beach is right there. Why not go to it? Okay, so today I had my orientation for this museum that I'm interning at. It was only like an hour and it's right across the street from the beach. So I was like, let me pack my stuff up and go chill on the beach. I just went to Publix, made me a sub. Not a sub, what am I talking about? I made me a salad. And literally the guy who was making the salad, he was like, okay, so I'm gonna have her make this exact salad for you because I'm about to take this one to go. And I'm like, stop. I know my salad meal is the best. Like, I know I'm eating the girls up. So I got me a buffalo tender salad, and I did like the half and half base. So it's lettuce and spinach base, provolone cheese and feta cheese, cucumbers, green peppers, banana peppers, pickles, ranch, and then more buffalo sauce drizzled on top. I'm about to tear this salad up, but I'm contemplating, should I eat it here in the car or should I go eat it on the beach? The only reason I don't want to eat it on the beach is that I don't need the wind blowing sand into my salad. That would aggravate me so bad. Also, this Publix got banana pudding. It says deli banana pudding, and not gonna lie to you, it looks kind of good. There's actual bananas in it, and that's what I like in my banana pudding. Yeah, I don't know how to take small bites. I like it. It's not, the pudding isn't too puddingy. It's kind of thick. It tastes good, but it's like gluing my mouth shut. After I ordered my salad, the lady next to me, she goes, how much did that cost? So maybe $8.49. Right now, I am listening to Gleam, which is the third book in the Plated Prisoner series. So there was Guild, then Glint, and now I'm listening to Gleam. That first book, Guild, just, it was aggravating. But the way that it ended was interesting enough that I was like, okay, I'll open up the second book. So then I listened to the second book and I'm like, wait a second. We're getting a little bit of traction here. Oren is putting a little, a couple little hairs on her chest. I'm liking that. So now this third book is a lot more interesting and we're getting more people's perspectives. But I cannot get over the way that the narrator says, Queen Melina. You know what it is? Okay. Melina's voice is that girl from Hannah Montana, the one who always invited Hannah to the parties. Queen Melina. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna continue listening to this book. I am on chapter, I want to say 13, chapter 13 possibly. So we're gonna sit here, we're gonna eat this food, we're gonna listen to the next couple of chapters of the book, and then I'm gonna go change and go get myself on that beach. I have Clara in the Sun. This is what I checked out from my library, and I've had it for a little bit too long. So I brought this to read on the beach. It is approximately 1,000 degrees outside. So Clara in the Sun seems pretty fitting. It is about Clara, who is an artificial friend, and she's really observant. She hasn't been purchased yet, so right now we're just getting a lot of her, like what she's observing outside the window about like humans and their interactions with other artificial friends, and like how people interact with each other, all from her perspective of being an artificial friend inside a store. It's so hot when the sun comes out, but it's getting super cloudy right now. There we go, see? The clouds are coming by. The water is nice and cool, not too cold, but them some big waves out there, as you can see. It's some big waves. That's surfing ocean out there. I'm not used to surfing ocean. So I'm a little more than halfway through part 1. It's been really like stormy here for the last couple of days, and as I'm looking out, I think that's south, yeah, looking southbound, I think we might be continuing that kind of energy today. So I'll probably be up out of here in the next 30 minutes to an hour. It is unbearably hot outside. Actually, I'm about to go get back in the water for a little bit. I'm gonna have to wet myself up. I'm so well, good morning. Actually, it's good afternoon. I'm on my way to my internship. This is a different one. So before I was doing an archival internship, and now I'm at a different museum and I'm doing a curatorial internship. I'm still listening to Gleam. Really enjoying it. But Oren is still stupid. Like, she is still kind of dumb. Oren believes that she is fully aware of what King Midas is doing and like how he's manipulating her. Yet she still keeps falling for the manipulation. Even she was like, he could be lying to me, but I'm gonna do it anyways because what if he's not? And I'm like, girl, you need to let whatever you think that he's got, let it go. But a little perk, Slade is back. Slade is back, and I've been waiting all these chapters. I'm like, dang, we're gonna talk to him again. That's who I want to speak to. It has been a few hours. I thought I was gonna take a nap, didn't end up taking a nap, but I've just been, you know, laying down for a couple. Look how brown I am. That sun really, I was really out in the sun yesterday. What's happening right now is I'm going through all of my clothes, trying to get rid of 90% of them so that I can donate them, because like I don't like them, I'm not gonna wear them, and they're taking up space, so I'm trying to get rid of them. And right now I have just filled up the second bag of clothing. Tomorrow we're going to take them to Goodwill or Mustard Seeds somewhere. I want to take them to Goodwill because like that's just what I'm used to, but then I'm trying to find out what Goodwill does with the clothes that they can't sell, like the stuff that has like specific logos on it. It's just like good enough to give away but not good enough to sell. And then I'm looking on the internet, and some Goodwills in some places are like they send it to a recycle place where they turn it into like rags. Some places donate them to shelters. Some places just throw them away. And I want to know what my Goodwill does, but I called them and their phone number is disconnected or something. I don't know, I feel like Mustard Seed's a little vague on their website, and I don't really deal with Mustard Seed, so I don't know anything about them. But we'll just see what we end up doing tomorrow. But right now I'm going through the rest of the clothes that I've washed. I had like this giant pile of clothes, 2 full baskets worth, and it was spilling out of clothes that I had washed. And now we are down to just this amount of clothes left. They're trying to take me out. Yesterday, I got a text from Seven Brew about some cotton candy cream, lemonade, whatever they doing. So I'm having mommy make it so I can see what it tastes like. All right, y'all, this is what it looked like. Isn't it pretty? What's it like? Like summer. It tastes like cotton candy. They did it. They did a good job. That actually does taste like cotton candy. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think that I would do this in a 7 Fizz, probably not in the lemonade. Okay, so I'm gonna take that to go. We go get our breakfast or whatnot we doing next. But then we also do need to hit up like Goodwill or something. So I just took all of them clothes to Goodwill. I was like, listen, it really is more than I have the capacity for right now to research all these different places. I know Goodwill, so I took it to Goodwill. And now that is another thing checked off of the list of things that I need to do. I got a little strawberry shortcake, which I'm gonna try in a second. But I want to talk about what I got to drink. So I came over here to this coffee shop. I got a chai with matcha, which my mama got at a different place, and it was good. This is a little weird, but I kind of like it. It almost tastes like dirt, but also like chocolate. And the people was looking at me crazy because they're like, "Is that good?" I'm like, "It's not, but I can drink it. But I like it. It's kind of gross, but I like it." And then I add a little bit of vanilla to it. There are blonde Oreos in here. I don't know who that lady thought she was fooling. She was like, "It's like cake," and then no, it's not cake in here. They're blonde Oreos. But I can get with it. So we're back in at Clara in the Sun, and I haven't picked this book up since I left the beach. So we're about a page into part 2. Clara has now gone home with the family, and now we're getting her insights on their house. So the last thing that we're about to do today is work on my reading journal. Like, I did the April dashboard, and it's so cute. But I haven't actually updated like the individual like book and movie pages. So I'm gonna go through and update all of those for May. No, for April. And also for May, I'm starting the Year of Goober challenge. Except it's really 8 months of Goober because we're starting it in May. So I put just like a bunch of little like bakery stuff because it's like a baking thing, I guess. I finished Parable of the Talents in April, so I can go ahead and cross that off of my yearly TBR. Yeah, I know they're in black and white because I have this little printer connects to my phone and it prints in black and white. I'm still figuring it out, trying to figure out what the right settings are so that I could at least see what I'm looking at. So when I change this one to Our Vicious Oaths, I feel like we got a little bit better with that. But look, is it coming? It's coming together, guys. And then I went and I like printed some things to like go on the shelf, like this shit. And this little skull. That was fun. And this little like piece of a like statue, this bust. And this little plant over here. But everything else is hand drawn. Oh my god, I forgot. There's another task that I wanted, not task, but like another little art project I wanted to do. I don't know if you guys have seen those bookmarks, but they're like wings. I seen like the dragon ones, but like the wings come out the top of the book. But the second I saw that, I was like, I can make that. So I've been wanting to do it. I want to do like the little dragon wings, but also little butterfly wings. Yeah, we're probably not going to get to that today. But don't forget, remind me that that is something that I said I wanted to do. Okay. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to, and I actually gotta go. But I will show you as far as we've gotten so far today. For the yearly TBR, what I want to read this year. This is, I guess, my 12 for 2026. But we have Eternal Ruin, A Court of Silver Flames, Onyx Storm, Parable of the Talents, Jade City, The Naturals, Our Vicious Oaths, Six of Crows, What the River Knows, Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, Barracoon, and Adulthood Rights, even though you can hardly see it. And so far we have finished 3 of those. Cinema Showdown, we added April's pick, and then we chose between the 2 for what makes it to the second round, as well as for January and February. Avatar made it second round, and even though May isn't over, I already know Devil Wears Prada is my favorite movie for May. But here's what we worked on today. So I created like the little layout for Project Hail Mary, and then I'll just fill this in with my thoughts on the book on this side and the movie on this side. I made the little title thingy for King of Pride, and then I'll just fill that in, as well as Glint. And then, so these like my goals for the Goober challenge. So I literally put like a little comment, like LOL, another new challenge. And then the goal is to complete at least 1 prompt each month. These are the prompts. We have time to work on this. I drew this. I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna fill it in with paint. But I drew this in January and just never got around to it. So right now is a good time to get to it. I have about an hour and a half before I need to go do other stuff. So we'll see how much of this we can complete in the next hour. These are my brushes. I got 4 of them. And for the paints, I'm using my Hemi gouache set. This thing is so dry and crusty. I got this thing years ago at this point. So dry and crusty, but at least once a year I do open it back up, so it is still usable. You know, you just add water, and gouache is kind of like a mix between, like that middle ground between watercolors and acrylic paint. So it's easy to reactivate it, and they're really easy to blend, but if you want them to be like thicker, then you just use less water. Wait, my time is up. I gotta go now. Dang, I got bit. This is as far as we got. Hello everyone. I realized that I have not accomplished a single thing in this vlog. We didn't finish the reading journal the other day. We didn't finish that painting. I didn't even finish the strawberry shortcake I got the other day. So we're gonna take this time that I have. I could come in here and finish the reading journal, so that's what we're gonna do. Couple of updates. Every time Queen Melina starts talking, it's just like girl, get a grip. Come on now. Even the people around her are like, do you not see what's happening around you? And she's like, these people should be listening to me because I'm the queen. And they're like, girl. Her chapters are a little tedious, so we're going to continue listening to this. I'm going to get to work on this. We're going to eat this, and then we can wrap the whole thing up. Epilogue. What? Alright, so that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, comment down below, and support a Back on Business, baby. Subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye! If I was your girl.